The big news, the monumentous news, and the news that will be on everybody's lips until and after the launch is that there are no high refresh rates on the K30 Pro. This was confirmed by a bunch of different Redmi executives, 60Hz refresh rates on the Redmi K30 Pro, and it's definitely dividing opinion. Redmi have also confirmed that they're using a pop-up camera here, and it will be a completely bezel-less display. They're also telling us that this is a Samsung AMOLED panel. It's very high quality, it has very good colors, but it doesn't have that high refresh rate. No 120Hz, no 90Hz, just the normal 60Hz. So there are two big factors in play here. Number one, is it even necessary to go up to 90Hz? Does it make a really big difference? And number two, how can they not include high refresh rates on the K30 Pro when they did do so on the K30? So over the last year or so, refresh rates have become the talked about spec. Every generation of phones has a different type of spec that they all try and emulate. Fast charging, extra cameras. This year, it's definitely about high refresh rate screens. You definitely don't need a high refresh rate to make a very high quality screen that's going to be very good to use. There are very good 60Hz AMOLED panels. Every Samsung phone pretty much has them. There are very good LCD panels at 60Hz too. There are also very bad LCD panels, and there are very bad AMOLED panels. The biggest issue with all of this is not the screen. It's going to be a very high quality 60Hz panel. The problem is Redmi moved to 120Hz in the K30, telling us that high refresh rates were the way to go, and now they're not doing it in this phone. That basically means that actually the real reason they moved to 120Hz is because the LCD screen was cheaper, and that's why they used it. And now they actually are using a more expensive AMOLED panel in the K30 Pro. Moving on with way more information about the phone though, we got this white color option and the purple color option coming. And we also know, and this is really important, that the phone will have an inline stepping motor. This is confirmed officially by Redmi with this post. They also showed this video actually comparing it to the same phone they're comparing this to in every comparison, the V30 Pro from Honor. Inline stepping motors have been adopted by more and more companies. OnePlus, Realme, the BBK family use this type of motor. As a haptics engine or vibration motor, it is way better than before. You get a really clicky, hard type of feedback rather than the soft type of feedback you got in the cheaper versions. The Redmi K30 Pro also has the biggest vapor chamber of pretty much any smartphone right now. These are included to dissipate some heat away from the processor and the battery when you really are using it at the top end, for example, when gaming. This should help the Redmi K30 Pro produce stellar benchmark results as it keeps everything cooler and it doesn't have to throttle the processor. This could even mean the K30 Pro beats out the Mi 10 Pro in terms of benchmarks and those synthetic Antutu scores that you get, and that is really the main objective of the K series, is to offer the most bang for your buck. The Zoom Edition also gets a benchmark score. As we can see here, it's going to use the same processor as the normal K30 Pro, but it does confirm that the Zoom Edition is here, as we knew already. It's also very unlikely that the Zoom Edition is going to get a high refresh rate screen, even though it is more expensive, because with the Snapdragon processor and the zoom camera, if they gave it a 90Hz screen too, that would put it in direct competition with the Mi 10, for example, and it is expected to come a little bit cheaper than that, so they wouldn't want to eat into the sales of their more premium device. LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 storage are also confirmed to go into this phone. So really, Redmi are sticking to exactly what the K30 Pro is all about, offering the best internals, the processor, the memory, the RAM, giving us a good AMOLED display and keeping the price as low as possible. So let me know what your thoughts are on the 60Hz spec. Would you have liked it to be 90Hz, and would that sway your decision to get the phone either way? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and videos. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.